I am so happy that you are watching this video. This video is mainly for young people. Really applies to everybody. But the bottom line is, unfortunately, this is a terrible statistic. And that is it's unbelievable, the second leading cause of death in a certain age bracket and young is suicide. Never before has the world been remotely as good. Never before have people lived longer, lived better, had better education, better freedom, and yet probably never before have more people been depressed. The key to not be depressed is to know you have a purpose. Why is that the key? Let me give you an example. Imagine you're on a boat. You have everything you want. There's only one problem. The boat has no destination. Where it's just like wandering in the ocean. Everything you have is meaningless because you have no purpose. You have no destination. When you have a purpose in your life, you know that you matter. You have a goal. Not only that, the goal is difficult. You should read my book. I'll put a link to it. The more complicated it is to get to the goal, the harder it is, the greater the achievement. That's why God didn't make life easy. If it was easy, we would just give up. He made it challenging but possible. So what is your purpose in life? And let me give you a big secret. I don't know. But you better figure it out. Because three things are absolute beyond a shadow of a doubt. Number one, there's nothing that God made that doesn't have a purpose. The sun has a purpose. The moon has. You definitely have a purpose. You can give love. You can be a role model of goodness. These are great things. If you're a woman, you can have children. The world can't exist without you. And in fact, if you're a man, I know society is all PC and crazy, but the fact is women want men because men provide love. They provide safety. They're a role model for the children. Together, you create purpose. You create destiny. That's number one. Number two, every single person is part of a soul group. I'm Jewish, and therefore I'm part of the Jewish soul group. In the Jewish soul group, we have 613 commandments of God. Obviously, the creator of this whole thing knows why we're here. So he gave me, and here's the interesting thing. If you're not Jewish, to keep kosher is not going to make a difference to your life. Your soul doesn't need kosher food. It needs healthy food, but it doesn't need kosher food. You have 7 main commandments, which is not to curse God, not to worship idols, not to murder, not to steal, not to commit adultery, effectively not to be sadistic to animals, and to be basically your country should have a justice system and you should follow it. And complementary to that is if you know that somebody needs help, go help them. Goodness and kindness. So the point is, your soul, there are only basically 2 types of souls. There is Jewish and there is not Jewish. Now within that there are many subgroups. For example, within Jews there are the teachers of the Torah. Obviously God made it that I should be a teacher of the Torah. I don't say that with any arrogance. It happens to be, my family has been that. In fact, I come from the tribe of Levi. We've been doing that for literally 3,300 years and more. So my background, my inclination is to be a teacher. However, there are other people. They're what's called masters of good deeds. They're here to, let's say, be a business person or mother, whatever it is, and to do good. The point of the matter is that within soul groups itself, generally there's Jewish and Gentile. Then there are specifications. So you have something special about you. I don't know, maybe you have an inclination to medicine. Maybe you can help people in that way. The point is you have a purpose. Very important. So when you discover your purpose and you do your purpose, you'll feel purposeful. You'll feel good. I have a blog, Kabbalah Wisdom. I don't make any money. I've put out over 70,000 blogs. Why do I do it? It makes me feel good. That's my purpose, to inspire people. I happen also to be good at it. So it's just a unique thing and it makes me feel good. So I do it. Now, do I have other purposes? Am I a father? Yes. Do I have communal responsibilities? Yes, etc., etc. But the point is you have to know your primary purpose. You have to know the laws you have to follow, because unless we have a structure of right and wrong, we just go crazy. We don't know what is right and wrong, and Every new fad comes into our head. And last but not least, you have to really, really live in a consciousness that everything that's happening is happening for a reason. So if something happens, think about, why did it happen? What can this teach me? Do I have to do something about it? So you're living an amazing life, a holistic life, a life in which you're one with reality.